Alright guys, so check this out. See this post? Look at this post. It tells you that you're going 1.5 miles from that T intersection. That's pretty cool. So they got markers on signs and they got them on posts burnt in, and that's pretty neat. I saw the post there, but I was like, why is this post out in the middle of nowhere? So once you check that out, that's pretty cool. They really give you the you know, for somebody who doesn't carry a GPS and a compass and a map like myself, you know, come fully geared out. If you just want to do 3 miles, the trail is marked for exactly that. And I hear cars and I see cars, which means that this road up here, guys, must be Steed Creek Rd, which is what we are about to cross. So beautiful day out here, guys. Absolutely beautiful day out here. So let's see what Steed Creek out here looks like. Let's get some of these trees out of the walkway here. And this is definitely Steed Creek. I know it because it's the only second road you're going to cross from the 17 trailhead, and that's Steed Creek Rd. So we're a little over half a mile from the parking area. We're almost done about 2 miles. So that's about right. I don't know if you want to call this your 4th bridge. If you don't count the first one and this one, you've only done 2 bridges really. So your big stop sign and all the good information about it. And this is Steed Creek Rd, and the trail picks up over there. So, alright guys, we got cars coming. So, a little over half a mile on the actual passage, well, almost 2 miles on the passage, a little over 1.5 on the markers from the T, and your boy Extreme is headed in that direction. See you in a bit. Alright guys, I want to show you something here. So we just passed Steed Creek Rd, which is that guy right there. And I came up on this and I saw this little box. And if you look right here, this is a Trail Master. Right now the count is at 384. And when I come back, when I go across, it'll be 385. But what this does, and here's the receiver over here, or the transceiver over here. What it does is you walk past her, it's going to count me. And what they're doing is keeping track of how many people or bikers or what the traffic is, period, on this trail going up and back here. And that's a good way to keep up whether, you know, they use that for cases of funding so that they can keep an idea of how many people are actually there. So I'm going to see if I can show you the count here. So I just walked past it. So it was at 384. So I'm going to walk past it again. It should show me 386. There it is, guys. 386. So it's counting your and that's 387. So it's got one extra one there. So, but that's pretty cool, man. That's pretty cool to see that kind of dedication out there on the trail to keep funding and maintenance and stuff going on out here to keep these trails up, man. Awesome stuff on the Swamp Fox Passage, man. See y'all boys in a bit. Alright guys, mile 2 from the T, 17 T. And we got another marker here. Mile 2. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Still here in my tire. I just love this dense forest type feel. It's really, really nice. what was I gonna say? Anyway, so 2 miles on the passage here. We're gonna be heading to 6 miles, which should be about 5.5 on the trail itself, because everything's accumulated from the tee back there. And look at the trail, guys. It's a pretty straight trail. You can see a lot of the trail way ahead of you. So unlike a lot of the other passages I've been on where it's real curvy and lefty and righty and uppy and downy. Yes, I said uppy and downy. This one's pretty straightforward so far. Once you get past what was that, Dog Swamp Road, it has its stretches, but then it does a little curvy thing. But this is a really awesome passage, guys. So far so good, man. And you can also see there's a path right here. Goes all the way back through there. It's kind of like a deer path, not a hiking path, so don't go that way unless you plan on doing some bushwhacking. Beautiful forest out here, man. It's just dense. A lot of hammock trees, but the issue is the underbrush. One of the other things out here that you guys need to look out for, depending on the season that you're doing this passage in, Swamp Fox Passage. Now I'm doing it in the winter time, and like I said, 60 degrees outside, or it will be today. And that's not really winter weather. It's February in South Carolina. But in the summertime and the spring comes back the ticks and the chiggers. My understanding, I don't have experience to say this, and I would almost guess and be very sure that this is the case, but ticks and chiggers are an absolute mess out here, along with mosquitoes. This is a swamp. In certain areas, this is a forest. At one point, you pass through what they call Wallaboo, I believe it's what it's called, swamp. So you have swampy areas out here, and then you have the forest itself. And it gets pretty hot out here in the summertime, South Carolina. So you're gonna contend with mosquitoes, ticks, and chiggers. Not that you won't on the other sections of the trail, but if you plan on doing any camping out here, the campgrounds, you wanna definitely make sure that you check yourself every night before you go to bed for ticks and chiggers. Bring lots of DEET and hope for the best as far as insects are concerned. You know, hiking is just one of those things where if you come home and you don't have any ticks on you, you probably had a good day or you weren't doing something right. So kind of expect that when you're coming out here in the warmer seasons. Alright guys, so we are 2.5 miles and going forward. So we'll see y'all guys in a bit, man, when I see something else pretty cool. I don't know what this is. It looks like poop with hair in it. It's a lot of hair. I don't know. Intriguing. So you can see my trail straight ahead there. Headed to halfway creek camp area / parking area. And I believe there's water there too, so see y'all guys in a bit, man. It's your boy Extreme, and I'm out. Alright guys, your boy Extreme here, and it looks like we're approaching Willow Hall Road. We've hiked about 3.5 miles so far, which means we got a little under or over 2.5 miles left. I don't know if you can see this. You see that little sign right there? a little tree sign above it. That's interesting. I gotta find out what that is. If that was something they originally put up when they first made the trail, or if that has some other significance. But if you wanted to start the trail from Willow Hall, you can hike up to this point here. This is the Willow Hall parking area right here, Willow Hall Road. So this is Willow Hall Road here. And there's your parking area. As you can see, there's our sign again. And there's your parking area right over here. Willow Hall, like a lot of the roads that connect the Palmetto Trail, Swamp Fox Passage, is a dirt road. It's a very good stable dirt road too, so, and it just rained yesterday, so. Alright, so this is where you'd park, guys, if you wanted to get up at the Willow Hall parking area. And then it's like 3.5 miles to the 17 trailhead, or 3 miles to the Arendal Swamp Fox T right there. Okay, so let me do something real quick here. I'm going to show you guys on the map where I'm at, so I want to make sure that y'all guys are following me, because I know I got some great followers out there. Let me give a shout out to Welcome to the Jungle. Those guys are awesome. They do a lot of the state park videos that you're seeing out on YouTube now. So look up Welcome to the Jungle and on Facebook, and or let me know and I'll send you a direction for his YouTube page. But let me show you where we're at. We're right here, mile 3, which is actually 3.5 coming from the parking area of 17. So we're mile 3 right here at the parking area crossing Willow Hall Road. So we're going to go this way all the way up to Halfway Creek, where there's a campground, parking lot, and there's a water source. So I'm not sure if that's a water pump or if there's a river there. There is a river there, or creek. But we'll see. That's where we're headed, guys. So it's your boy XtremeKatfishn, man, doing the, yeah, that's right, that passes right there. And I'm out. Alright guys, so we just passed Willow Hall Road, and we're going through another wooded section here. And I want you to show you something, because this is kind of cool. If you see the black bottoms of some of these trees, what that is they had a prescribed burn out here. And that's what you see, is you see the burnt sections of the bottom of the trees. And that's just basically to keep brush down. And it also serves the purpose of getting rid of all the ticks and chiggers in that particular area. Because you don't want any forest fires out here. And that's just part of the plan that they keep up out here to just keep things under control. One of the places one day that I plan, interesting, ant piles. And white sand. I don't know where that came from. Anyway, is California. I like to do some hiking in California, or through California. There's so many forest fires that happen in California, so something to think about. But it's really nice out here, guys. Really, really nice. Little section I went through back there. Let's see if we go through any more up here. There's our marker. Very well marked path. Literally impossible from my point of view. Literally impossible for you to get lost out here. It just can't happen. Look at this. Got a liquor bottle on a tree here. That is a Southern Comfort bottle. Southern Comfort. Yeah, buddy. Alright guys, let me get a quick picture of that, man. I'll be right back with y'all fellas, man. Alright guys, so somewhere around 3.5, working on 4 miles. We're on the trail and we come out to a dirt road, and I just looked at the map and this dirt road has no name, not on the PFC's map. Now if you probably look on Google, you can probably find out what it is, but it's just a road. It's got some side to it, so it could be you can park over here and basically start the trail if you wanted. But according to the map here, I should have looked at this before I was talking and walking. So we have to go to the right. So that's where we're going, guys. So now this dumps out onto a service road here. Like I said, we've gone about 4 miles from 17 trailhead so far. And I just want to make sure I don't pass whatever I'm looking for. And I mean, we may walk this for a while. I don't know that. But what I do know is I see a marker up here. So that marker tells me I'm in the right direction. So that's good. So this is what they were talking about. But you don't, from 17, you're going to go over 4 miles before you work into a service road. Everything else is woods. So, I don't know. Not sure. Or if you're looking at the map, you're going to go about 3.5 miles before you hit this first service road you have to walk on. So I don't know. I'm not sure what the deal is here. But this is awesome to me. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Alright guys. I think I see a bunch of them ahead of me here. So when I get ready to take this next turn, I'll get back with y'all fellas, man. It's your boy Extreme Catfish. Being extreme out here on the Swamp Fox Passage, man. I'm out. What's up, guys? It's your boy Extreme Catfishn. About coming up on about 4.5 miles on the Swamp Fox Passage out here, and absolutely beautiful day. Let's see if I can give you some statistics on the day. I know it started out about 50. Nope, not gonna happen because I don't have any service. Not enough to give me the information I need. Maybe. Okay, so right now we're still in McClellanville. Let me double check that. Oh, now we're in Orendaw, South Carolina, and it is 53 degrees where I'm at right now. And if you look at the map, I'm somewhere around the 4.5 mile, 4.5 mile range there. But things about the trail. Trail's been pretty awesome so far. The first 3.5 to 4 miles is all wooded section. You cross 2 or 3 roads. I believe it's 2 roads you cross. You pass one of the roads you cross. That's a Willow Hall Road, which is also a parking area for the passage. I passed that about a half a mile back, and I'm actually going in that direction there, and I can kind of see the markers on the trees as I go down the road. Guessing that maybe this road leads me to the parking area. Hopefully it'll dump back off of here and get back into the woods here pretty soon. But this is a service road. It's not traveled very often. I just saw 2 bikers going that direction. so it's not like they're actually doing you know, major traffic out here. But it's a great day, like I said. Weather's up a little bit, 53. We're actually in Owendale, South Carolina. We started out in McClellanville, and we're now in Owendale, South Carolina. Skies are clear, sun's out, a couple of cloudy, you know, but it's, you know, nothing big to worry about at all, actually. It's relatively like 80% clear out here. Like I said, I'm headed out to Halfway Creek. We're gonna tip the throw up hammock, and we're gonna go from there, man. And try to cook a little bit. I think I brought all the tools I need, and we're gonna turn around and we're gonna head back to the car, call it a day, and go ahead and knock out about 6 miles of the Swamp Fox Special. We got a car coming this way, guys. That's pretty cool. All right, guys. So it's your boy XtremeKatfishn, man. See y'all boys in a bit.